Day 3 of the Horizon League Swimming and Diving Championship was one to remember. There was some heartache, there was some fast times, and there was a lot of excitement in the pool. It began with the women's 100-yard butterfly. Maddie Hayashi entered the event as the best prior finisher back in 2025. She was looking to move up the standings and would do so, triumphing in the women's 100-yard fly in 54.88 seconds. In the men's 100 fly, Yasin Abdelghani, who was electric in the 50 free yesterday, shattering the old record, would do the same in the 100-yard butterfly, winning in an astounding 45.25 seconds. One of the bright stars of this championship, Yasin Abdelghani, continues to punch his tickets to the national championship. In the 400 IM, Kelly Hassett would come in as the favorite for Oakland, the sophomore. Again, one of the higher finishers from a year ago, and would out-touch Ricky Thomas of Milwaukee and Riley Ogilvie of Cleveland State in 4 minutes 22.11. On the men's side, it would be more from Oakland. Their youngster, one of their freshmen, Cooper Dillman, came in as the tops on the time charts, and he would back it up by winning by almost a second owner, Gunnar Severson of Milwaukee, in 3 minutes 48.1. Some youth served for the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. In the 200 freestyle, Olivia Sweetman had been dominant the day before in the 500 freestyle, looking to become the new distance queen in the Horizon League. She had backed it up in the 200, taking down last year's runner-up Nia Englander and senior from Oakland Erica Petrus in a time of 1 minute 48.65. In the men's 200, it would be Harry Nicholson outracing Quinn Sinor to the wall in a minute 34.12. A record time for Harry Nicholson, but it wouldn't be his only one of the day. He'll be back on top of that podium. The 100 breaststroke. There was some excitement here. Gabrielle Lapine was the reigning champion, and she had also won the 50 earlier in this Horizon League Championship, and she'd be pushed by Luca McGee and Vicky Serdaika, both of IU Indianapolis. But Gabrielle Lapine would go back-to-back, winning the 100 in 2025 and now in 2026. On the men's side, this is where the drama would happen. This was an almost must-win race for IU Indianapolis. And with Logan Kelly back in the mix, it was a win for IU Indianapolis, well below the prior record time. However, he was disqualified after the race for an extra leg kick. So Chris Polvadre, the reigning champion, would now go back-to-back to the chagrin of the spectators for IU Indy. Logan Kelly DQ'd. Chris Polvadre punches his ticket to the NCAAs and gets the top of the podium. In the 100 backstroke, youth for Oakland again, Lydia Serdaika, the heir apparent to what has been a dominant backstroke program for Oakland, showed up, taking down last year's runner-up Mara Freeman, who fell to a then freshman Oakland Golden Grizzly. Well, this freshman beat her too, Lydia Serdaika, in 53.89 seconds. In the men's backstroke, Sam Lorenz Coronation. He came in as one of the biggest favorites in this championship in both the 100 and the 200 back. The 100 he laid claim to, with Aju Bazat falling just short but pushing him to a Horizon League record and to the Division I National Championship. In the women's 1 meter diving, Ellie Sider of Cleveland State struggled at times yesterday, or in the opening night, on the 3 meter, but she was near perfect tonight, winning with a score of 294.35 and plenty of happy tears as Cleveland State gets the diving title. On the 400 medley relay, Wisconsin's Milwaukee was the reigning champion in this event. They were pushed by Oakland and at times by IU Indianapolis, but they would go on to triumph in a time of 3 minutes 41.26. Milwaukee's been very good on the relays, here in the 2026 Horizon League Championship. On the men's side, it would be a duel the whole way between Oakland and IU Indianapolis. IU Indy would have the lead on the last leg.
Seems to have the lead. Neck and neck they go. The record was 3:08.57. They will touch in record time. Oakland wins. They lowered the old mark by 2 seconds.
Both Oakland and IU Indianapolis would beat the prior record, but Oakland just dominant. Harry Nicholson with a clutch relay at the very end. Going into tomorrow, the standings are like this. On the women's side, Oakland with a big lead over Milwaukee, who's been very strong for second, IU Indy third. And on the men's side, it's a little tighter. Oakland needs to build a lead over 88 to have a shot to reclaim their title. IU Indy just close enough to make it very exciting coming up tomorrow. And the events for tomorrow are the mile, the 200 backstroke, the 100 freestyle, the 200 breast, the 200 butterfly, men's 3-meter diving, and then the 400 free relay. And we'll see it all on ESPN Plus tomorrow from the IU Auditorium in Indianapolis.